What's going on, my people? It is your guy Hopeful and bringing you some more Mugen League action. In this fighting game league, we put AI control characters against each other in 2v2 matches. This video will contain set 7 of wave 8. So without any further ado, let's get the show on the road. Mugen League! Maybe 2 teams at least, minimum. So in the background, Shuriken Shadow charging up, Bartholomew Kuma the stack. Falls being attempted, he side erupted Sakura and now went for a big Rasengan. Mugen League where we put Mugen League, where Mugen League where we put air control Mugen characters against each other in a league-based format. In this video, we'll have Hidden Leaf Students 1 take on Hidden Leaf Teachers on Samurai Bridge. This set was chosen for our spotlight because of its implications on the lower end of the table. Currently, H.L.T and H.L.S.1 are the lowest placed teams in Mugen League, both having won 0 sets. A win for either side could be just the boost that team needs to start their climb up the table. The first game of the set will have Rock Lee and Sakura square off against Kurenai and Might Guy. Both Sakura and Kurenai have yet to win a game so far, whereas Rock Lee and Guy have only won a single game themselves. Rock Lee and Guy have faster runs compared to other characters. Sakura and Lee are also up-close brawlers, with both bearing several close range moves. Might Guy's 8 gates give him increased attack damage and change his specials and supers. Kurenai will be the trickiest character in this fight, as she enjoys going for her counter and Pink Bloom to interrupt enemy pressure. If the fight ends up being an up-close brawl, expect Kurenai to break the pressure presented by the students of the Leaf. The second game of the set will see Sage Naruto and Neji tackle the likes of Kakashi and Jiraiya. All characters in game 2 have played 5 games thus far, but Jiraiya is the only one with a win. Jiraiya possesses many ranged jutsu and can awaken into his Sage mode, which alters his specials and supers. He can also summon Gamaken to defend against or attack opponents. Kakashi does well at exerting pressure from medium range, but his Raikiri may sometimes be too slow. Neji is probably the best up-close fighter in this match, with access to moves like the Hyuga counter, 64 palms, and his Byakugan dodge. The challenge for Neji will be hitting his lengthier specials without being interrupted. Sage Naruto's Rasen Shuriken deals incredible damage and can be executed multiple times with assistance from a charging clone or the Elder Toads. If the match becomes segmented with Neji up close and Naruto further away, then the students of the Leaf may very well pick up their first win. And that's gonna wrap it up for the pre-match breakdown. What do you think the result of this set will be? Type your predictions in the comments down below. Just a quick note before the match starts, I want to say thank you for subscribing and welcome to the 2 new subscribers that we got. You guys know who you are and I appreciate your support. Alright, more Mugen League coming up in the not too distant future, as that's what we're going to be focusing on when it comes to this channel for right now. And right now, we also have a match that's going on. It's Might Guy versus his protege, his student, Rock Lee. We're not going to see anybody from Team Kurenai go up against Kurenai, which would have been cool, but it is what it is. Anyway, we got to see dynamic entry, I believe, from Rock Lee. He's working on Kurenai and the Guy. However, he falls for the counter of Kurenai. Kurenai is always going to confuse me because her name is Kurenai and there are things in the game called Kunai, so it's really annoying. But hold on, 6 gates and 8 gates, which one is stronger? I believe Guy went for his Warp Sekizo, which is a good amount of damage to Rock Lee. Rock Lee and Sakura now both getting hit by the Rose Slash, which has a lot of hits done. Kurenai is the only person left for Hidden Leaf Teachers. Might Guy has already gone down. He took a bit too much damage. Rock Lee is using Ura Renge and Kurenai is substituting out of the move but still getting hit by it. Rock Lee seems to be just a bit too fast for the substitution to work against Ura Renge. That was really impressive from Rock Lee there, I'm not gonna lie. Katsuyu summon immediately from Sakura in round number 2. He's focusing on her opponents, gets a cheeky kunai slash against both opponents there. She's gonna use her substitution jutsu to heal herself. As you can see, Sakura is back to 100% HP and she's not stopping there. She's running in, she's using the leg drops, and right now the teachers of the Leaf are pressured. Rock Lee with the aerial combos, Sakura hitting on the ground all the while. Might Guy going for 8 gates. He's gonna get hit by Konoha Shofu. No, he uses Kage Buyo, which is a substitution to actually come out of Konoha Shofu, but now Kurenai is getting hit by Konoha Senpu. The Warp Sekizo is strong, but it might not be enough. Might Guy needs to bring out Yagai to deal good amounts of damage to both opponents. He uses the Warp Slash. Rock Lee finished off Kurenai with the Konoha Senpu, and then Guy's gonna get punched in the face by Shadaro of Sakura. The students of the Leaf are here to fight. Watch this Guy Sensei. Rock Lee also just went up against Guy Sensei, so I guess the win quote is even more accurate, yeah? I should give Lee 2 wins for that one. Naruto going up against two of his teachers, Jiraiya and Kakashi, right? I didn't watch the anime, but I've read the wiki pages, alright? I read some of them, the ones that are interesting to me. Anyway, Jiraiya currently getting worked on right now from Neji, who should be better up close than Jiraiya. Neji has his Byakugan dodge, which acts as a substitution, but only against specific moves, typically normals, not specials. Anyway, after eating like his 5th Hakekai 10 in a row, Jiraiya is now left on like 2 or 20%, I should say. Jiraiya hits with the Lion's Mane, pushing Neji away. Neji coming right back in, falling for the spiky here into the Lion's Mane as well. Shima and Fukasaku have been summoned by Naruto, which stuns Kakashi momentarily. He goes for the Raikiri, connecting against both opponents, and now the fight is no longer fair because Gamma Ken is here. I never meant for that to rhyme, but it did. Hakekai 10 again. Gamma Ken might actually fall out from this one. He's not immortal. What the heck? There are multiple awakenings being used. Kakashi has awakened into the perfect Susanoo, sending out the Kami Shuriken, and meanwhile Shima and Fukasaku are being used by Jiraiya, which is why Naruto and Neji have been stuck in hit stun for so long. Gamma Ken is surprisingly still here. He finally goes down. Naruto eats the business end of a Kami Shuriken from, or Kamui Shuriken from the Kakashi Susanoo, and now it is just Neji. He will not have enough to fight against two awakened characters from Hidden Leaf Teachers. Hidden Leaf Teachers want a win. They're not going to get the win because they lost the first game, but they can get another draw. Come on, who doesn't love draws in Mugen League? Come on, I love the draws. Bring on all the draws, all right? Jiraiya currently getting sandwiched, currently getting comboed to oblivion by his pupil Naruto. He would be so proud to see Naruto now. Katon Endan from Jiraiya. I think Neji hit him with the Hyuga counter. Jiraiya now left the fight on the right side or the left side, getting hit by a couple of shuriken from Naruto. Sage Naruto tosses out those shuriken as a part of his normal combos. The Rasengan sandwich. Kakashi, worse for wear. Can he awaken one more time? Raiji Hashiri surprisingly hits no character. Gamma Ken comes out as well, but Jiraiya is been defeated by the 8 Trigoms Palms rotation. Kakashi is gonna go for his Susanoo awakening. I do not know if it will be enough. When that gray bar on the bottom right of your screen runs out, the Susanoo awakening will run out. I don't know if Kakashi has enough to actually finish off Naruto and Neji in the amount of time that he has. He has a limited amount of resources here. Of course, he could also awaken again, I guess. Mountain's Cutter comes out from the awakened Kakashi, the Susanoo clad Kakashi. He's gonna de-transform. Will he get an opportunity to awaken into the Susanoo one more time? I don't think Neji is about to let that happen. Naruto trick. Meanwhile, Kakashi's getting hit by Hakekai 10, and it looks like the hidden students will get their first. Oh, actually, no, it's not the end. I forgot Jiraiya. What? Jiraiya and Kakashi won the first round, yeah? Sorry, I spoke too soon. I wasn't really paying attention. I just thought that that was the last round. But it's not the last round. Kakashi and Jiraiya still have one more chance to get another draw. And Hidden Leaf Students 1 have their chance to get their first win of a set in Mugen League, right? Both teams have not won a set in Mugen League. So they really want to rectify that statistic. They want to get that win on the board, climb the tables as every team wants to do. Anyway, Kakashi and Jiraiya, Naruto, Neji, HP about the same. Cho Odamara Sengan ×2 from Sage Naruto. Gamma Hero Summon coming out, dropping on Jiraiya. It's kind of iconic or ironic that he's the one that got. It's kind of ironic that he's the one that got hit by the summoning of Naruto. The Byakugan dodge into the Gamma Hero Summon. I don't think Naruto is going to allow Kakashi to awaken. Kakashi going for the last ditch attempt, the Raikiri, but the toads just fall on top of him and Kakashi goes down. Sage Naruto and Neji will take the second game of the set, and guess what that means? It means Hidden Leaf Students 1 have successfully won a set in Mugen League. Everybody give it up for Hidden Leaf Students 1. They were at the bottom of the table coming into this game. Now I think H.L.T will be at the bottom of the table, and Hidden Leaf Students 1 will be in like 16th or something. So Hidden Leaf Students 1 will walk away with 3 points and their first set win so far in Mugen League. So with all that being done, we have come to the end of this video. As always, I'd like to say thanks for watching. Leave a like for all the talking, subscribe for more and more content, sound your voice in the comments, and don't worry, Mugen League is still coming up. So if you enjoy Mugen League, you might want to tell somebody, hey, listen, Mugen League's going on. It's kind of anime league. It's kind of fun to watch. That's gonna be it from me for now. See you guys later, and have a nice day, yeah?